And that's a bit weird. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're on fire. We're on fire. Oh my god. Where's the tractor? Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back along to another episode of the Dairyman's Diary. My name is Frank. I hope you're doing very well. And well, following from the catastrophe that was yesterday, we're back. And we are harvesting, and of course we're not using our own harvester because that is in no fit shape. We have pulled in a last minute savior, really, for want of a better phrase. Get around that corner, and we're going to go and have a look. I'm going to show you what's going on, and we should be good to get ourselves going in. Well, finish that harvest today, or what's ready to go at least for today, and then we'll get on with some more later on, probably tomorrow. The stuff down the lower yard's not ready yet, but we'll get to that as soon as it is. But we were able to get in a contractor, last minute kind of thing, and we'll see how that's all shaping up, I reckon. All right, we're good to go. Now, you may remember when we were last with you, we had started on the headland side. We got about 3 times around, roughly, when disaster struck. And disaster ended up following 3 fire engines. And well, this, frankly, you'll see that the class Tucano is coming through the field here now. That belongs to a contractor locally by the name of Roger, and he is coming to my rescue here to get this all wrapped out. That's a nice. It's about the size of one of the old Lexians, I've been told. But this was our combine. The TX34 is well destroyed, frankly. It's done. It's toast. The fire roared through. Firefighters believed it started from an engine belt, which is why we lost a bit of power and lost drive, and then it just roared through. It burnt through the hoses for the hydraulics on the auger, which is why the auger then just kind of slipped out to the side. The plastic and the metal on the top of the grain tank, that's all been warped and twisted, as has the metal on the step there, which it must have been the thickness of the metal that caused that. The glass on the windows and the cab all popped out. The interior is all burnt through to shreds as well. Fortunately, the header's in good condition, although I don't think it's going to matter much to us. But yeah, it's all just decimated inside there as well. So that is all it's waiting for the insurance adjusters to arrive and have a look at it. But essentially, it's all just going to be scrapped. It's not much more we can do than that. Just get it towed away and we'll get it scrapped. So what we've got to do, though, for the meantime, is just focus on getting this drilling done here, which we'll have to try and figure out, and we'll see what that looks like for the rest of the day. But we'll, like I say, we've got Roger here in his Tucano. We'll get as much covered with that as we can. We're going to do the field just over the fence there with him as well. Get these 2 done, and moving forward after that, then we'll probably get him back in to look at helping us down the road. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. That combine has been with me for quite some time now. I think we've had that one for, oh lord, I can't put a year on it now. I think, no, we've had that one for 4 years now, I think it is. And we bought it very second hand. It's been fine. It was about 30 years old though, give or take. And in the blink of what may have been a minute and a half there, it's just been destroyed. So that's pretty unfortunate. But luckily, like I say, we're going to be able to get through all this, get this all done. And we'll see how we get on from there. But it is not ideal, to say the least there. Straw-wise, though, all looking pretty good, nice and dry, coming off very well. We'll hopefully going to find that it's going to bale up tomorrow, and it should bale up very neatly as well. Moisture content on the grain that we've just had checked. Unfortunately, that's another thing. The tank was empty. We just finished emptying it when we got back into the next headland. When we got back into the next headland there, so it was empty, so we didn't lose any grain, but grain was coming in at about 14.6% now, so super dry. And yeah, we're just going to try and fill up the from the Tucano here whilst he's on the move, see how we get on there. But yeah, he's got a much bigger tank, obviously. It will mean we're going to speed through this, which is good. Hoping that we get it done nice and quickly. But yeah, so now at least we've got something to kind of at least progress through harvest quickly with, and it's not all my own. I might even start to think about getting the baler out, but it's just a real pain, frankly. A right pain. And slow it down there, easy. Does it? You can see he's really filling up my trailer quite a lick. There we go. We'll just get the rest of him while he's here. But yeah, this is the first year, I believe, of this combine for Roger. So yeah, it's a beaut. And yeah, he actually rang me up. He heard about the issues that we were having there. He heard, I think someone must have drove past or seen the fire engine scrambling up, and he rang up to offer his services, which was obviously very much appreciated. And yeah, we'll just see how and where we can put them to use, I guess. But for right now, it is just a case of us trying to just get everything salvaged, really. We'll get these little bits all tied up here. That bit in front of the combine might just stay there for now. We'll get it plowed in when it's ready. I don't know what's around there. I don't want to put someone else's combine through it. But yeah, it's quite a mess, really. The insurance adjusters are going to come out. They're going to have a look at it. They're going to give me an evaluation. We'll get some money, and then we'll try and figure out what we're going to do, really. If it's going to be... Oh, we have to stop to check something out. If it's going to be that we get paid up for it or what, I don't know, but we'll wait and see. But we'll get this field done. We're going to come back to you with a little bit more progress as well once we start to move fields, I reckon. Alright, folks, back at it. We have finished field number 1. I am now just taking the header over yonder. There you can see the combines parked over there. Now, this field, every single year, I always think about how I should probably take out the fence there and put just a wide gate in. Somewhere that I could just keep the header on and cut between fields A and B. And yet, every single year, I never do it. Now, fortunately, probably wouldn't matter because I'd probably put a 20-foot gate on there, and this is a 25-foot cut, but never mind. The principle still stands. So we've taken it off anyway. We're heading back over to the combine. Roger's gone ahead of us, so he's already peeked himself into the field there. There is a bit of a bigger gateway at the back end here, so we'll just get in and well, let's get it all tidied up, really, and we'll see how it's all looking. Spoiler alert, not very well, but we'll see. And yeah, we'll get this field done. I've got to drop the trailer off quickly, and I've got to go and jump back on with the oh, stop there. I've got to go and jump back on with the grain trailer because it's full, and we need to go and take that away. But before we get any of that done, we're just going to try and sneak this into the field. Looking good there. Oh, opposite lock on. And we need to kind of get level though, so the combine can pick it up. So we have to keep going a bit, take it away from that post at least. That looks pretty good there, I would say. And then we'll just drop this off here for him. Perfect. Looking good. Happy days. Yeah, just a beautiful day, really, isn't it? It just looks absolutely stunning out. Happy at least that we've got a few good days in the road to get this all done. I am tempted, as soon as we get this away, just to go and get the baler on. Hooked up to the 7710. Get that ready to go as well, because yeah, we're going to need to get this all built up and stacked up pretty quickly. But hey, we'll see how it goes. And fortunately, the grain store that we take it to is always very, very quiet. An old mill there, so we don't have to worry about queues or anything like that. There's just one big worry for me right now, really, and it's that big burnt out shell in the corner of the field there. But hey, I'm not even sure how I'm going to get that scrapped at this point. We have to chop the auger off, I think, as it is, and see. But hey ho, we'll have a look, see what we can do. I would like to say a big thank you to all the questions, comments, and concerns for the previous episode when we actually had this. I'm fine, thank you. I was able to get free, and yeah, as to what we're going to do to replace it yet, I don't know. We'll think about that one, but it's going to take some replacing that old girl. That was a real step up from the Bon Hill that we had before it. It really was. However, make sure my beacons are on. And then hopefully by the time we get back here, we made a start into that field there as well. And we can get this all kind of buttoned up somehow. A lot of weight behind me. I can really feel that. That's for sure. So I hope you're all doing very well. Let us know down below what you're working on, what you're driving, as always. And if you start your harvest, I hope it's going better than my start did. And let us know how that's looking. I'm going to take that field on the way back as well, see how that's doing. I think that we're going to want to get into that pretty quickly. But we'll have to just double check it. Certainly we're flying through the fields now with this bigger combine brought in. It's allowing us to get it all done. Probably if everything was ready, the only frustration thing for us is that you got to change, got to take the header off every so often, so it's always a change up. Okay, so we're gonna drop this off. We're gonna just have a quick walk through that next field over there as Roger's getting himself all set up, and then hopefully we'll be able to come back and see him getting cracking along a little bit there. So we'll come back to you in just a moment. So this here was actually one of the first fields that we drilled in the spring here, and it came through very well. It had an awful lot of muck and slurry on it, so it's actually looking pretty darn good in here. We did have a little bit of a weed problem, but we managed to get on top of that one as well fairly early on in the spring. So yeah, I'm very happy with this one. Looking forward to seeing how this one really comes to fruition. So there's at least one shining light in this harvest here. Not the biggest of the field, of course. I think there's only about 6 acres there, but hey, it's this. I mean, the yield's looking good. The straw's looking great. If we can get like another 6, if we could get a good 5-6 bales of straw off there, then hey, that's 36 bales of straw that we've got that we didn't have earlier, so that'll be fantastic. Now what we're going to do is just head on back over, and then I have the drone with me. I had it for the first field as well. We got a little bit of drone footage, but then obviously didn't get the rest done. But I think we'll bring it out, and we'll just kind of yeah, just watch Roger as he gets around this field, I reckon, see how he gets on, and see what we make of it all. I'm probably just going to park at this gateway, I reckon. We'll get into here in just a moment. As soon as he's cleared the space, we'll open that gate up. Okay. I can get past there. Lovely old job. And over we go. And yeah, so all we can do is, yeah, we'll get the drone out and see how Roger gets going. Alright then, it looks like he is stopping waiting for us, so put the drone down, jump back into the tractor, and we'll go and give him a helping hand there. We will just continue to get rattled through this as quickly as we can. There's lots to do still, obviously, though, so it's going to be a little bit busy. However, that being said, we should get it all done with the aid of Roger now. We'll bring you up to speed as soon as I know what the insurance says and get all those bits and pieces filed and completed, and we'll see where that goes. But for right now, we're going to leave it here. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying the updates as much as possible. Thank you for all the comments and feedback as usual. If you haven't done so already though, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Simulation for the Nation. And we will see you all later. Until then, though, oh, I've been spilling over the back end. I've been Frank. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Until then, we'll see you later.